Welcome. This is Super Genesis 2 Turbo, the podcast. It is a gaming podcast. I am your host, Dark Morris, and my co-host, Mr. GaminTank.
Hello, everybody.
In this podcast, we talk about everything video games for 30 to 40 minutes. Did I say that right? I think I did. New episode every Wednesday on GaminTank's YouTube channel.
And we have a habit of going over an hour, which we've done recently.
Yes.
Kind of bad at this.
Like, God damn it, Frank, we need a new 2D Metroid game on the Wii U. We need that. I want that.
It just seems to be the thing that you want the most. I could tell you that, this is happening. Nope, I want a 2D Metroid.
I'm looking at, maybe if they keep it pixel art or 3D models, it doesn't matter. And I want something crazy cool. Metroidvania, 2D Metroid, Nintendo, Wii U. Even if it's on a 3DS, I'll get that. Just like Links Between Worlds.
Well, I mean, what could hold you over a little bit is, but you've already played Metroid 2, but that unofficial remake, it's a lot harder than Metroid 2.
It's not going to hold me over.
Okay.
No, it's not.
At least try it once.
Maybe.
Okay, then.
Talk about another cool game that's fan-made. It's pretty much Brutal Doom.
Oh.
Yeah. That people need to check that out.
And they also need to check out Sonic 2 HD. Oh, I forgot. No.
So how was WrestleMania?
It was strange. The crowd was on their feet for like all the best matches, and The Undertaker lost his WrestleMania streak.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, he went 21-1 to a part-timer, Brock Lesnar, who I despise.
I know.
I never liked
Brock Lesnar. He was cool at the beginning, now he sucks.
I never liked him. I always thought he was a dipshit. He was a douchebag, whatever you want to call him.
He was a heel all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Even when he came back and everybody was cheering for him and he gave the F5 to John Cena, I didn't like him.
I see, yeah. Yes, we are acknowledging the existence of pro wrestling.
Yeah, the Big Show got picked up and thrown out of a ring.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
By who?
By a guy who goes by the name of Cesaro. So anybody who watches wrestling now knows who he is. Do you know who he is?
Nope, no idea.
Exactly.
All right, we gotta stop. All right. That's enough wrestling. That was a lot of plenty. Too much, in fact. I beat Final Fantasy VII, what was it? Thursday, I want to say? Thursday. Yes.
Thursday?
I beat that bastard. And now I've been having these Final Fantasy cravings that need to be satisfied. Just looking at games like Final Fantasy VI, 4, the first one. Like, why didn't they make a Final Fantasy VI on a PSP like they did for 4? Like, 4 has all these cool animation, these cool cinematics, CGI at the beginning. So does the original, doesn't it? You had the first one on PSP, right?
No.
You don't? I thought you did.
I have it on Game Boy Advance.
Oh, then you don't get no cool CGI stuff.
Well, I've seen the cutscenes for that before, and they look really cool.
I know.
But when did 4 come out on PSP?
I don't know, 2005, 2006.
Then we should have had one.
I know, that was the better game. That was a better game than 4, but for whatever reason, 4 got all that stuff. 6 had all the better music, had the better story, and everybody likes it more.
Okay.
What the hell? Like, I don't know, I can't imagine them doing the same thing with the 7, 8, and 9. Like, they're too sticky to do 7 a remake right now with current gen graphics.
But they're okay with 10 and 10-2, so you get your J-pop opening for 10-2.
That was terrible. I can't.
Hooray!
If I want to really be a masochist, I would play that game and beat it. That would be my crowning achievement.
I started to play it. I saw that opening. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm just gonna go play something else.
I sat through and be like, oh, what the hell is this? And I learned the system. And I'm like, oh, good God, these characters. I don't like anything going on here.
Or is it that if you sit around for too long, they'll just start attacking you?
I don't know. Possibly.
I believe that's how it worked. I don't know.
I shouldn't say that. People would be like, hey, Morris, why don't you go review those games like you do Final Fantasy VII, review 10 and 10-2. Go ahead,
Well,
Morris. It's
I
like
haven't played those
torture.
games. Haven't played those games in years, so I don't know. I don't remember too much about them, except for the infamous crap that people talk about.
Yeah,
Yeah, Final Fantasy X's laugh scene and 10-2's opening.
for me, it would just like it's just wrong. It just trying to. I'm not that. I'm not that. I don't. Just playing that game is just awful for me. That's complete torture. I could play any other game for however long, but just to sit and play that game and try to beat it, I'll be like, ah, a little bit. It's like kind of like Metal Gear Solid 4. How much I despise that game. Well, I not despise. Just it's tough to sit through and play, but I could tolerate it. But 10 and 10-2, it's worse. It's far worse. It's probably my worst game ever.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
I'm pretty sure you have worse games than that. I believe you have a Spider-Man game that you said was bad.
No, that's not doesn't compare to 10-2. Understand that's my Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde to my ABGN.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh God. I don't know what other game I could play that would make me just cringe and just like want me to stop and just not touch it. Just not don't want to look at it. I don't even want to put it in the console. I don't even want to own this stuff. And to play it for a couple hours just make me go insane.
Mm-hmm.
We got to make sure we bring up at least the topic here. The topic's going to be behind the turbo. A cool little title for this episode.
Oh man.
We go
Yeah.
in depth in what we put in our videos. It's pretty much just us talking about our YouTube channels and what we are trying to achieve.
This is the episode where we talk about what we do and brag a little bit about what we've done already.
Perhaps, yeah, pretty much, I guess. Well, I'm going to go deeper into what I'm trying to do in my stuff.
And I'll briefly talk about things like I always do.
Yep. And I have Dead Space free on Origin. Yes, EA's Origin. Got that yesterday. Pretty excited about it for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be one of these days I'll play it. I'm thinking maybe there's some kind of crazy catch to this game to have it on Origin. I don't know. So how you been doing, GaminTank?
I've been pretty good. Well, yesterday watched WrestleMania. I was also playing A Link Between Worlds for like the past 4 or 5 days.
Good. Cool.
Yeah. I just had the urge to play it again.
Me too.
And I guess after that I'm going to play Ocarina of Time 3D.
Awesome. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Sounds
Which,
good.
the 2 versions that I had of Ocarina of Time 3D and the one on the
GameCube.
the GameCube, the collector's disc.
GameCube.
I have only passed those once for each one.
Just once?
I couldn't get into. I just couldn't. I don't know. Whenever I wanted to play it, I never really felt like playing it. If that makes any sense, it probably doesn't. But
It does, but I powered through that. And all of my patience and tolerance and determination and perseverance would be tested in 10 and 10-2.
oh my god, it's funny. I thought about playing through 10, at least trying to get as far as I could, and
Yeah.
I don't get that far into the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any videos on the horizon?
on Castlevania.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's a
Yeah, we'll do that
collaboration
and
video.
get that finished.
I think we got the script set, don't we?
Yes, we do.
All right, we just need that'll happen.
We just got to record ourselves and then just put all that stuff together. I have 2 other reviews that are coming up. One on Super Bomberman 2 for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I freaking love that game so much.
Well,
And
for me, I'm sorry. For me, in Bomberman, and I didn't get into Bomberman on the 64. Bomberman 64, that was a cool game to me.
yeah, it was.
It's open world, third person, just walking around, throwing bombs at people, fighting bosses.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, just pretty much Bomberman, but it's kind of like Super Mario 64, but Bomberman.
Wait, so you're saying an open world Bomberman, or is it just?
It's kind of open world, a little bit. Yeah,
Huh.
Not so much, but just go on fight stuff, and you could get your Bomberman could change costumes, and you still get the original Bomberman game in it,
Oh,
where
cool.
you could do the verses and all that.
Cool.
Fun little game.
And then I have an upcoming review on Mickey's Mousecapade on the NES.
Yes, told me about this,
Yeah.
and I said, "Good for you, Gaming Tank.
Yeah.
Good for you. You do that. That'll be great."
All right. So what videos do you have coming up
Final Fantasy VII.
aside from Final Fantasy VII?
That's all it. That's all that's going on. That's all within the spectrum, the schedule.
Okay.
The game that might precede it will be probably Gargoyle's Quest 2 on the NES.
Cool.
But yeah, this Final Fantasy VII review is massive. I'm
Oh
just
yeah.
4 videos, 4 parts.
He's basically gonna do a series that is similar to another person doing a series that's already being uploaded.
Oh, go to hell. Go to hell. I'm not copying anybody. I'm copying my format I did with my Metal Gear Solid Marathon.
Mhm.
So,
And by that
but-
he means it's a 4-part series. And if you know of any that are like that, you just think about it.
Just think about it. No, I didn't. I didn't know that this guy was doing anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Completely unaware of anything going on besides what I do. He just happens to be doing the same thing I am doing, but for more further along.
Yeah.
Talking about the completionist here.
Yep.
Quite a successful YouTuber. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
my videos are gonna be better.
that's debatable. Well, then again, I would have to watch his, and then I'd have to watch yours, and I'd have to make up my own choice.
Well, you do that, then you come back on the podcast and you tell us who's better.
All right. Well, hurry up and upload your first 2 episodes, because that's how many he has.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start that until the whole all the scripts written. This
Okay.
part way through part 3, then I have to finish part 4, which will be pretty simple. I think. But we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Putting a lot of attention to detail into this. It's gonna be like crazy good. Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing gonna be more epicer.
Epic.
We're going with
It's gonna
that.
be funner.
It's gonna be more funner than anything you ever fun experience at fun.
Oh man.
Okay, go on to news stories.
Okay, so Glue Games is shutting down the GameSpy service. If you're familiar, GameSpy is like
Yes,
the online.
I know about this. This has been around since like 2000.
Yeah, it's online multiplayer for a bunch of games, and some games that are affected are Dungeon Defenders, Gotham City Imposters, Red Dead Redemption, and the PS3 version of Street Fighter Third Strike Online. Those are in trouble of losing their online multiplayer. Capcom says that they're gonna work on a solution for it, but Trendy Entertainment claims that Dungeon Defenders will probably lose its multiplayer for the PS3 and non-Steam versions. In other words, everything that's not Steam.
Yeah, this thing has been around for a while, but
Yeah,
Game Rangers, that's the way to go.
is it?
Yeah, old PSP, old games like StarCraft and Age of Empires too. Fun stuff like that. But
It's funny.
GameSpy has not been relevant to me or did anything with me. Was never any good. Never really used it at all for PCs ever.
Well, probably Gotham City Imposters, and for those who are playing on PS3, Third Strike. Maybe it's relevant to them. So
Yeah. Okay.
go get an Xbox.
Third Strike. Well, I have it on Xbox, so I'm okay, I guess.
Yeah, you have the superior version.
I know. I had a frame rate bad in that game.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what the? Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Next
Alright.
story.
Hey, would you believe that a 5-year-old would find a security flaw with the Xbox Live gamer tags or whatever it is?
Yeah, online service, Xbox Live service. See, this kid, 5-year-old, just exploited some kind of security thing, I believe.
Yes. While logging into his father's account, he learned that he could enter the wrong password on the login screen, which would bring up the secondary password screen. And then he just hit the space bar and fill up the password field, and it would allow him into the account. His father found out, notified Microsoft, and they fixed it. And they were cool enough to put him on a list of recognized security researchers, gave him 4 free games, a year-long subscription to Xbox Live, and $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Made him like an employee or something.
It's just a list of people that said that's like, oh, we fucked up, but these guys found out.
Yeah, kid.
At least they notified them. I mean,
Lucky.
who knows how that could have turned out if if nobody said anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Kid breaking Xbox Live. Who would have thunked it?
Well,
Apparently that kid.
yeah.
You got lucky.
It could have been worse.
Alright, next story.
Okay, well, in April Fool, like when they have the April Fool's shit going on, or like April 1st, they do a bunch of like joke stories and they joke around. Companies will joke around about things. EA mocked the Wii U. Joked that the Frostbite engine is ready for Zelda and Mario on the most powerful 4th gen platform and will sport an optimized netcode exclusively for Wii U.
Come on, Nintendo. Then they deleted it because they were like they deleted it because
they got so much backlash on that. And then Peter Moore issued an apology on Twitter saying that the poor attempt at the April Fool's joke was unacceptable and stupid. So
yeah, what they just went for the jugular.
Yeah,
that's what they did. That's not fun.
Besides,
joking,
the Wii U is a 3rd gen.
Yeah, is it?
No.
Is it?
No.
What is it then?
I don't remember what generation we're in, but the last 2 ones.
We're in generation 8.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Nintendo Wii U is 8th.
Most powerful 7th gen system out there. Probably not.
No.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I don't think so. PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 don't have that much trouble playing with Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I heard about that and I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
People got to learn. It's April 1st. People are going to make a bunch of joke stories. Deal with it. Laugh. Move on.
It doesn't matter. I got Dead Space from EA, so I don't care what they did.
I mean, have a freaking sense of humor.
Kind of. That's really funny that they did that, though.
Yeah.
Nice perspective. Like, haha, take that, Nintendo. Wait a minute.
Like, oh, that EA. Oh, you're so clever.
You're gonna start crying now. Don't cry, Nintendo. Just make the Dreamcast 2 already with Sega. Come on.
They're gonna do that thing that they did with Justin Bieber when they found out that what was it, that he was smoking marijuana? Like the cuts for Bieber. It was like cuts for Nintendo.
Yep.
Oh god, all 5 of you that are planning on that, don't.
You made a Justin Bieber reference.
I made a terrible one.
That's awful.
Well, now you know the type of person I am. I will joke about that because...
You like to watch Justin Bieber?
No. I like to watch him get hit in the head by a water bottle. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Kind of made my day when I saw that.
You guys lost the Olympics, so you got to keep him.
We don't want him. You guys can have him.
No, you guys lost. You got to keep him now.
Let's send him to Guantanamo Bay.
Do whatever. We don't care. Alright, next story.
Okay, so Maker Studios and Polaris wanted to do some kind of game show called Game Jam.
Game Jam.
Yeah. Do you have an idea what that is?
No clue.
Well, it's they convinced a dozen developers and a couple of their content creators to go to one place and have a competitive have some kind of competitive game that would have been filmed over 4 days. Sponsored by Mountain Dew, and it would feature teams of 4, and they would have some kind of prize that they would be going after, something that's probably wasn't worth their time.
Huh.
On the first day of filming, A consultant from PepsiCo went from team to team, implying that having females in the competition would put teams at a disadvantage, trying to create some kind of garbage reality show drama. And then from there, everybody just left, costing Polaris and Maker Studios $400,000.
They had females.
Yeah, because PepsiCo wanted to try and bring drama, which is bullshit.
I don't get all that.
2 reasons. 1, you don't always need that much. You don't need some overreacting. You don't need them to like overact to them saying a bunch of garbage to them, trying to create some kind of fake drama. Don't start shit for your reality show, and having females on your team doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be at a disadvantage.
I don't understand. What are they trying to do in this? Are they doing some kind of Big Brother going on? Or are they doing some kind of thing like Wipeout? Are they doing an Amazing Race? What are they doing? Survivor?
I would say something like the Tester.
Tester, okay.
Something like that. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of it.
Tester. Gaming Big Brother.
Yeah, except the Tester was full like
big gamer.
Everybody on the big gamer. Everybody on the Tester was just a bunch of, I don't know. They were too emotional for that. I mean, it was like a bunch of.
It was funny.
They easily had a bunch of. They had mood swings. I swear, it was just so dumb to watch.
Yeah, that was funny.
It's great to watch people make fun of it though. So
watch the second season and watch the third season. And mainly because Screw Attack was covering the second season and because Eco Raptor was in it.
Yeah, I was watching that one just because
there was 8-Bit Mickey too. He was an intern on Screw Attack as well.
Was he?
Yep.
Which one? That was the one with the.
His curly hair and stuff.
I don't really know him that well.
Me either, but he was there.
Okay.
He was there. So they just trying to do some kind of reality thing for prizes, and the company goes there and says, "Hey, I want to stir things up. Females, you're gonna lose."
Oh my god! Yeah. So
take off
that
your
wasn't. Okay, now that you brought that up, I might as well say something. Free to play is out. It's been released already.
Yeah.
It's been out for a couple of days. So the whole thing from the previous episode, you were talking about the things that you want. You can go check and see if that is there.
I will go do that.
But not right now. We got a podcast to do.
Do we? Is that what we're doing here? What is this? What is this thing called, Frank? We have a podcast.
You're an asshole.
Oh my god! You have to help me out here. I'm making a joke. I'm making a funny. Making a joke here.
How do I funny?
Well, all the free to play documentary movie needs to have is a chicken there and with tits. That's all they need.
Okay, so he lowered his standards down to just anyone.
Did I say redhead last time? Yeah, I did say redhead.
Yeah, you said redhead.
Boobs and girl. Yeah. That's a new thing. A bunch of greasy guys.
I gotta be honest, I have this feeling that's probably what it is. Just a bunch of guys who really know how to play a certain game that's on it, that Valve has, and it's just on them.
Jeez, they need to put me on the director's seat and be like, okay. I know that these guys were all guys, but let's make one a chick and make her a redhead. That will sell. And I don't care what everybody says. This is gonna make some people happy.
And you are the reason why some female YouTubers can never make it.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
I like to think I helped them out.
Some of them, just like whatever.
I helped them. I like. I subscribe. I comment.
I actually want to bring up something.
Okay.
So a while ago, I was watching this thing on League of Legends, and it was just this one female who was freaking out the entire time.
Okay.
That somebody was supposedly hacking her, and it was fake.
Yeah.
But I started looking in the chat, and people were just posting like, "Oh, she's just posting because she used to do some other stuff." I'm not going to mention on the podcast, but she used to do other stuff in front of a camera, and That's how she used to make her living. Now she's just playing games with her boobs out, and like, or on display. It's like, really?
Really?
Yeah, I was like, really?
I
I
know. I
mean,
feel the same way. I'm like, what the hell, buddies? Don't say that.
yeah. So
What the hell? You don't say that kind of stuff,
wait, me or the other people?
people.
Oh,
Frank. You go say whatever you want.
no. I mean, I mean, I was seeing the stream. I was like, okay, yeah, they might have a point here. So I didn't disagree with them. They might have a point. I mean, if you go through like every channel that you see playing a game, and you're a guy, which one are you gonna go towards?
Um, one out of three. Maybe I'll click on a female.
Exactly. So,
Two out of three. Well, I said one out of three.
well, yeah, but still,
One out of three female.
there's a
Like,
chance
I'll be more. I'll go
that you go there.
dudes, dudes in games. That's okay. Don't
See,
have to
more-
feel weird.
Morris goes to a live stream to actually watch people play games very well.
Do I?
I don't know.
I
That
do?
was the point. That was kind of something I was trying to make.
Oh, you're trying to make me sound good?
Uh, sure, why not? We'll go with that.
Seriously, but if it's just they're just doing that, they're selling out their gender, that's terrible. Don't do that. But if they're being they're being
They're
serious,
being real. That's cool with us.
yeah, I'll be there and comment and stuff
Mm-hmm.
and enjoy the videos
Yep.
and not be like, hey, take your top off.
How's it going? ASL.
So, nobody says that these days.
Well, now you know how old I am.
No, I'm
No, you don't. Now you know how much I'm in the loop with these kind of things that people talk about.
yes, that was back in Yahoo Messenger, MSN Messenger.
It's funny because I don't remember those anymore.
And when MySpace was a thing,
Oh shit.
there's this thing called High Five.
High five.
Yeah, and even MSS Chat. But then that started being cool because they started charging people for it.
Oh. Okay, and then like once that happened, they just all left.
Yep, like me.
Yeah.
We're talking about that movie. Not a
Yeah.
movie. This marketing gimmick by
Yeah, like your idea of a marketing
McDonald's.
gimmick. It's like, yeah,
not McDonald's. That place with the drink, Mountain Dew. Yeah, that place.
oh, it was like McDonald's. What, the Taco Bell commercial where it was like, I'm Ronald McDonald, and I like Taco Bell's. And it's like something that they're marketing. They just find people around America called with the name Ronald McDonald.
Okay, are we done with this news story?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just went all over the place.
It did. The news story was Mountain Dew was trying to do stuff and
Yeah, PepsiCo
it failed.
was trying to start shit, and then it just flopped.
You don't start stuff. Just let stuff happen.
They went team to team, implying that female competitors would put teams at disadvantages. Are you sure that's not starting shit? Because some people would
F this.
label that as sexist.
I know. So they're trying to start it up.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Amazon's Fire TV is out.
Okay, what is that?
It's a micro console with 2 gigabytes of RAM, dedicated GPU, quad-core processor, and dual-band Wi-Fi. In other words, it's supposed to be like a home entertainment / game console.
Like my Yuya?
Yeah, pretty much. But it's like an Ouya and a Roku put together.
What is a Roku?
It's a little thing where you can watch like Hulu, Netflix. I don't know any other video streaming service, but you can watch that stuff on it. And it's going to have all that. It's going to have HBO Go, Pandora, Hulu Plus, Netflix, Amazon Instant Video. And Amazon's going to create 10 original shows for the streaming service.
Ooh.
And then they're also going to have their games on it.
And they own Double Helix.
Yeah, so more than likely they'll have them develop games for the micro console. And it's going to cost $100. It's $99, whatever.
That's how much the Yuya was end of the day.
but it doesn't come with a game controller. It comes with a remote, but
What?
not a game controller.
It probably,
The
it's
game
probably, it's
controller,
probably going to be compatible with the 360.
the controller is $40 extra, and I did not see anywhere about a 360 compatibility.
All right. Well, the Yuya was a little bit better. You got $100 controller, game console,
Yeah.
everything.
Well, they had a killer app for a while. What was it called? Towerfall. I believe
So-
people were talking about Towerfall a bit.
Yeah, and they had that frog game.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Some frog game. I don't know. I haven't. I should start trying. I should play my Ouya now for some reason.
Yeah, the games are all demos. You can get them for free. Besides, I don't think they're that expensive. So
Nope.
like
Just
$1-2 games.
I got a HD TV now. I can do that.
Wait, you weren't able to do that earlier?
Nope.
Oh,
I need a HDMI. All right. Enough of that story.
and that's about it.
Enough of that story. That story went nowhere. Story sucked, Frank.
Yeah, I know.
There was so much awesome stuff that happened this week. You could have picked from there.
What, Cortana being a voice for Cortana's going to be the Siri for Windows phones?
Yeah. Who's gonna buy a Windows phone?
Square Enix wanting to go back to planning to go back to their roots because of the success of Bravely Default.
I know this game sounds awesome.
Activision closing the developer for Call of Duty Strike Team.
Yeah. And Sony laid off some people.
Oh yeah, and Phil Spencer's the head of Xbox.
I know. Keep seeing
I don't
seeing
know.
this guy.
I don't know. It's like apparently it's big news. I don't know who that is.
Some big guy.
I would imagine.
He won being head of Xbox because of in that TV show Big Brother, Big Gamer. Yeah.
Big game. He just showed him his gamer score, and they're like, take it.
Go ahead. Lead this company.
He put that as his contact when he applied for the job.
Like, I'm trying to be a visionary like David Cage. You got the job, buddy. I have a vision. I'm the chosen one. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they made Peter Griffin the CEO of that what is it? Cigarette company. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Didn't we make a big fat guy president? That we did. That we
Find them infinity $billion.
Big army. Big army. What's your wife's name? Vagina Coast Guard. Okay, enough of this.
Uh,
Gotta go into the topic here.
okay.
Wait. One more story. Just something that struck me funny, but it kind of happened on April Fool's Day, I think. That Ubisoft is thinking about making maybe a sequel to Blood Dragon or something.
Was that real or April Fool's?
I'm pretty sure that's real, but could be not.
That would be amazing. I would want that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's your idea.
Now that we're on the subject of April Fool's, Respawn said that their joke was that one of the DLC for Titanfall was to play as Optimus Prime.
That would be hilarious. That would have been great.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. I would have loved to have that.
Get it immediately.
If I had one more suggestion, it would probably be play as the robot from Dexter's laboratory, or Dexter's lab, whatever you call it.
Laboratory.
Yeah, it was like play as that robot also.
He's the smartest boy ever seen. But Diddy blows his experiments to smithereens.
It's
And
funny
Johnny
because
Bravo.
I watch. It's funny because I watch those shows every day.
That one chicken.
Like I said, I watch those shows every day.
What's that guy's name? That pink dog, cowardly dog.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Ah, that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Okay, God damn it. Topic: behind the turbo. Where we? All right. What are you trying to accomplish with your YouTube channel, GaminTank?
I gotta be honest. I really never had a plan with the channel.
Okay.
I just wanted to make videos for fun.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How
Make
did
videos on the.
did that
make
evolve?
It did eventually. It's like I wanted to make videos for fun, and then after a while, I was like, I wanted to make good videos for
Yeah.
fun.
Still for fun.
Yeah, it's still for fun. I mean, you seen like recently I haven't put up a review in a while. I
I
haven't
know.
really been feeling
I
it.
know. What the hell's wrong? What's up with that? You're being lazy.
I haven't really been feeling it, so it's like now I'm starting to get back
Well,
into
start
making.
feeling it.
Yeah, exactly. You got the Castlevania video coming up, Super Bomberman, Mickey's Mousecapade. It's gonna be awesome.
I should do a PlayStation game.
Mm,
How about a Sega Saturn game? How
Mega
about
Man 8.
how about an N64 game? Hey, that would be cool.
Yeah, Mega Man 8 covers Sega Saturn and PlayStation. I could talk about the differences between the two, which I don't think there's any.
There'd be some.
There might be something that I don't really know yet, but I could always look at it. For N64, I don't know. I don't really. I didn't play
Blast
too many.
Four.
I don't know what that is.
Well, you're just I think you're just Tonka truck. Something. Well, these yeah, you're some kind of truck, and you just go smash. You have to like escort this semi with this nuclear bomb attached to him, I believe. And all you need to do is go clear its way, like destroy buildings and everything. That's what you do in the game. If you mess up and that truck hits anything, it'll nuclear explosion.
Oh wow,
So yeah, all you do in that game is wreck stuff.
nice.
More
Kind of reminds
more functional than big rigs.
Big rigs.
Yeah, big rigs. PC game. Check that
The
out.
the only game where you can go backwards and go like over 10,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, you go faster backwards. Hilarious.
I would like to get that game just to see how far I could go, like how fast I could go. Like, can I break certain numbers? I probably can, but I would like to find out. And is there a number limit?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. That- okay, yeah. What?
So what was your plan with the channel? Like when you started, what
I
did
just
you
wanted
want
to
do?
film stuff. I wanted to make cool stuff. I'm a kind of amateur filmmaker in a sense. Just make funny stuff, cool stuff with martial arts. Make it very story-esque with actors and stuff. Well, not actors. Well, that's a big word for a bunch of guys that have no training and just read a script
People
and do.
pretending to be actors.
Yeah, like me. And do that.
When he says actors, he means a bunch of people just goofing off.
Possibly. No, not like that. But
I mean,
S-
well, I'm not
small-
saying it in a bad way, but
yeah,
in the nicest way possible.
you seen most of my work. You seen how well I could do that when I have everything together. When I'm on the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
Guard the mailman. Unleashing Evil Morris. Dark and Green.
What was the other one? Dream Cap or something like that.
Yeah, no.
So,
Revenge of Dreamcap. Although
Yeah.
that one was not that great.
well, yeah, but you still need to talk about your earlier work. I mean,
Yeah, that was the earliest work.
the stuff you do early, and then you take a look at the stuff that you do now, and you see that there's a big difference. You improved a lot.
Yeah, exactly. That was the whole thing. That was done in the summer of 2011. Revenge of Dreamcap. Whole idea, like, oh, I'm this gamer. Some evil AI has come targeted my Dreamcast because it's the last Dreamcast in existence, and it's if I have to solve these codes, 4 codes to some games on the NES, and I gotta solve. And I have to, yeah. He's threatening to destroy my Dreamcast. I can't let that happen.
You gotta go collect 4 codes of the elements.
No, just like games. I think I got games from Contra, Akari Akari Warriors,
Mm-hmm.
Battletoads. What else? Double Dragon. Yeah, I think those would be the ones. Got codes from those games, and yeah, then there was a big fight at the end.
Uh-huh.
That video really showed me about continuity, lighting, Just speaking, being good on, being charismatic on in this camera, and script making. Well, I know what script making, just putting together and seeing what works, and editing and sound and all that stuff. This is a big
Yeah.
lesson. Had to be made to move on and get better. Yeah, that was my kind of deal. Then somehow gaming became a thing, a big thing, a big, a big thing. It would seem.
Yeah. I mean, seeing like all his top tens, the reviews he does. I know your 3DS game reviews; those did very well.
Yeah, surprisingly. Don't know
Mhm.
why.
In fact, I think they did better than my only 3DS reviews. Actually, my two 3DS reviews, his did better than mine.
I know, I'm amazing.
Apparently, no one gives two shits about Gunman Clive, but I did. So,
Well, he's going up against Batman, Spider-Man. Like, come on,
and I had the Legend of Zelda
who
on
the,
my side.
who the hell is Clive? It's like
I had the
Batman,
Legend of
Spider-Man. Yeah, Gunman, Clive. Who the hell is that?
Gunman Clive: A Link Between Worlds.
I did an unboxing on that game.
Yeah,
I got the cool Game Boy, Game Boy,
Game Boy. That'd be awesome.
3DS
Yeah,
XL.
you gotta.
It is amazing.
Which, according to you, you don't play that one.
I
You
don't
play
play.
your other one.
I don't play as much.
Oh,
Well, I would play it if I had games and I was not busy with other stuff and just played it for recreation. Recreation.
Recreation. Wreck-It Ralph.
Can't even say it right. Recreation. Recreation. Blah.
Recreation.
I can't say it.
Yeah. Whenever he fucks up on an English word, I'll try and
Oh, you swore.
figure it out. I did that like 4 times. You couldn't even catch it.
Oh, okay.
I apologize, people.
Just be PG, Frank.
Like the rest of the stuff I post on my channel.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, God. Damn it, Frank. Messed it up.
You're not helping.
Well, yeah, I played a playing game here. I didn't swear.
Okay, whatever.
Some fundamental things I put in my videos. It's all about just being understanding, patient, looking for going outside your spectrum of games, find new games, and something else. Something else there I would try to do as well. Oh yes, just something I said somewhere, otherwhere. I don't know if it was on the podcast, but just the fact that some game. Oh, I think I've said it in the last episode, where you play the game and if you're not getting it, keep playing it. Try to find what's appealing, and see what's appealing about it. Don't necessarily think about yourself. Like if you find it appealing, you don't find it appealing or not. But for me, I look through the eyes of others and what they see in the game and why they think this is cool. I like to think about that. Like in Final Fantasy VII, that's an odd example because that's not a good example because for me it did appeal to me
Yeah, that's a game that you've already played and gone through.
twice.
Yeah, you're saying like games that you haven't played, or that you're playing for the first time, or that you'll look and see why other people play it, and then you'll try to understand that.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is something I don't do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I usually
You should fix that. You should fix that, Frank.
I might.
GaminTank.
I might.
Oh, fun fact. GaminTank's his nickname at one point was Frankenstein. Why was that?
Oh God, I don't know. They just threw it all over the place. That's how it was in school.
Hey, Frankenstein. What's up?
I think it was just one guy.
One crazy guy. Is his name
Yeah.
Morris?
No. No. God no.
Punch that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah. Yeah, but back then, back when I played it in 2004, like 10 years ago, for me to play that was just very hard because it was nothing something I had played experienced before, not something I liked or anything. I was coming in new to the series. The only preparation I had was playing Super Mario RPG, which is a SquareSoft game, and it pretty much has everything you expect in an RPG.
It's
And
a pretty good one.
it is one of the best.
Yeah, for as much as I don't play RPGs, I still play. Like, I have played Super Mario RPG. I have played Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Haven't passed it, but I've played that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but like other RPGs, not really. It's
No,
not my. It's not my thing.
yeah, but you should fix that.
Yeah. Well, who knows? I might
Fix
just go.
that.
I'll go and play Final Fantasy X. Who knows?
You're fired.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But okay. What am I trying to achieve here with my podcast? My podcast. Well, this is just for fun right now. I
Yeah.
don't even know what we're doing here anymore.
Um, we're just two people talking like
this is
idiots.
episode 10.
Yeah, episode 10. We still have no idea where the hell this is going.
Super Genesis 2 Turbo X.
You know, it's funny. I was
Then
thinking
we'll
about
make
putting that
X2. But ours will be better.
Super Genesis 2 Turbo 10 and 10 2. Also 13. Was it 13, 13 2, and Turbo Returns?
Yeah. That's awesome.
uh,
We have too much
my
fun with
God.
with our
With our podcast name.
yeah, and our names with titles. Our names
Oh,
with
we get.
titles.
Well,
Our
the way,
names for the episodes.
well, it has a perfect name to where we could just mess with it as much as we need to.
We're kind of like Conan O'Brien in that sense, where every episode he makes is always just a joke.
Yeah, I was watching the one where he was learning to be a deputy.
Yeah,
He's just shooting everything on scene.
love that guy.
Yeah, I loved how he launched a basketball with a baby on it, and then Willie Nelson's taxes, or
Yeah,
tax money.
yeah, he became
That's
a
great.
deputy. That was hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we like a Conan O'Brien.
he's been getting me into it. My other friends have been getting me into it, so into his show.
Yeah, he does game reviews every now and then. The Clueless Gamer.
Yeah, I was watching the one for WWE. You had the skinniest looking wrestler.
Why didn't he just be the Celtic Warrior? Why didn't he just be Sheamus?
I don't know.
Could have done that.
Uh,
Trying to achieve it. I'm just trying to with a lot of my videos. I am trying to just make videos that are not talked about so often and need to be talked about, and show reviews on it. Like review it kind of in a way, so some people can have some insight on it. Because just having text reviews is not adequate enough. Sometimes you want to see what the game's about, see someone's opinion.
well, with today, that's how reviews are done. You know, they're not done. They're not written reviews anymore, or there's not very many that get looked at compared to video reviews. You know, people will go and watch that. They won't. They'll watch that over just reading a written review.
Then you have stupid people that make video reviews, but it's all about the humor. Like the actual review in the game take a back seat. They're just trying to make themselves look funny, being entertaining.
You know, it's funny because a while ago, I think it was like after episode 1, I talked about that on your commentary video for, I believe it was Need for Speed, and I was saying like how much I didn't really like it.
Yeah,
But recently, it's been kind of growing on me a bit.
well, it's the same kind of style. For if you're watching this one guy,
But I'm not just looking for people who are just shouting into the camera of absolute nothing, like a bunch of garbage. They actually know what they're talking about. So that's the difference between the reviews I'm watching now to just somebody yelling at a camera, yelling in a microphone.
yeah, who was I talking about last time? There was this Metroid review
Oh yes, yes. Are we name dropping? Is that how we're doing things?
It's for this
Uh,
guy.
I'm asking. It was like
I just want to. Well, we already dropped Eagle Raptor. We might as well talk about this guy.
extra credits,
Extra credits. This used to be a
which
cool show.
which you said ended up turning into like had an Egoraptor style video, like something to sequelitis,
Yeah.
which is something I did like watching.
Yeah, it was cool in the beginning.
It was hilarious.
Then I think it lost its way, dropped off.
There was only 3 episodes.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah, it was only 3 episodes of sequelitis. Come on.
How was that a series?
uh, I'd call it like a trilogy.
Well, those are like animated, colorful characters, character renderings on the thing, shouting,
It's an animated comparison of reviews.
shouting something, then saying the same thing quietly, and keep repeating it till it's funny, and text scrolling across the screen.
Yeah, but they're not just doing it at random times. They do it at times they think, oh, this will be entertaining. This will be entertaining. You know.
I know it's on pace with everything.
Yeah.
But they're people. I don't know. I don't know why people would. Well, it's funny and it's fun. It's funny to watch and entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like
But it's pretty.
I'm gonna bash my own.
The substance isn't there.
It's not like my stuff where you're gonna get the most information I can actually talk about in a game.
Yeah, very dry review, but very informative.
Yes, I never decided to try going into like making some funny reviews. I'm not very good at that, and I've never decided to try that. Probably like once or twice, and it never worked out. So that's why I stick with my informative reviews, which is kind of like when I started doing videos again back in October 2012. That was when I decided that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Why is
Yeah.
that? Why make reviews, Frank?
Well, huh. I guess I saw other people doing it, and I looked at that and was like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks really cool. I want to do that. So after I started watching some videos, I was like, okay, I'm gonna open up a channel.
Some of my videos. No Morris.
No, unfortunately, no. I did not run into your videos by then. This was like January 2011.
Yeah, that was when I was beginning,
Yeah, so
and I didn't quite have the resources back then.
I opened up a channel, and it probably was the worst thing I did at the time because, well, like thinking about it now, then it was probably the worst time to do that because all of my older videos were all recorded on an iPod 4, fourth generation. Like everything was recorded on that, edited through that because by then my old computer did not work anymore. So I was lacking the resources needed to make videos. And it was just me recording a game and just talking with nothing that I was gonna actually mention. Like now I do, well, because of Dark Morris's influence, I now do scripts and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do a script for every video, even though they're not as organized as his. But it's something that I can look at and say
they're a lot
I can read
dry,
that.
more informative than what I would say.
Yeah, but you still have yours broken up into small sections. Mine, I have paragraphs.
Oh yeah, we're talking about format of the scripts.
Yeah,
How to make a script.
I mean,
He
now
just writes it like an essay, but I have it all structured and put it well together.
I mean, I'll make space in between ideas or like certain parts of the review that I'm talking about. Like, the majority of them are all structured the same. Where I'll talk about the game, and if it's something like a platforming game, I'll talk about the stages that are in it, the gameplay of it. You know, that's all one category, and then another one's going to be what was it? Graphics, and then sound. And then I would have my final thoughts on it. If you take a look at my reviews, the majority of them, like the majority of the ones I've done past October 2012, have all been structured like that. And it's something I'm comfortable with. And I can improve it, but it's something that I like.
Yeah, yeah, yes, it is.
Hmm.
Talk about fundamental elements, what I'm trying to achieve. I'm just trying to achieve, like, put out videos that are what games are not talked about. I said that already. Because
Yeah.
some games need more credit, need more talked about more and looked at. That's what I've been doing. A lot of Neo Geo stuff, a lot of, well, just a few games on Sega CD. Of course, Metal Gear, that was for fun.
Yep.
Um,
Then it turned into a big project.
it was a project from the beginning.
Yeah.
And so then I went into this phase where I had to where it was mostly about the uh, alcohol use. So let's drop that out there.
The
Had to make
darkest side of Dark Moors, which kind of reminds me of rap, if you think about it. It
Yeah,
went as dark as you wanted it to go, and now you're pulling it back a lot.
yep. It's going back to the good side. Good side.
Yeah.
Starting with Simon's Quest. Yeah, all my videos. It's been going through it's going through ups and downs. Well, not well phases. We'll say my video reviews have gone through phases. Like before, it was just like I'm just reviewing some fighting games. Well, let's go way back. Let's go way back and see what I've done. Before video game reviews, it was reviewing old animes from the Toonami age, the early Toonami age. Yes, American Broadcasting,
Uh huh.
and I did well. Yeah, yeah. I think the first reviews I actually did were with the 360 asshole. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were. They were.
Yeah.
I
Every
just
now and then I'll go back and check on, like, oh, what's this guy been up to? What did he do when he first started? And I was like, oh, okay, that's different. I didn't
that's
expect that.
hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah.
At first, I think I'm gonna 360 asshole for video games. I'm gonna have Dark Morris for anime, whatever. I think that was the idea there, but it didn't fly. Well, that was a weekend. That was in college, 2011. I had spring break. I was really bored and like I want to make some videos. So let's make my own like AVGN kind of character, but we'll have a different gimmick where this 360 broke, and he found all these old games, and he doesn't like old games. He sucks at them. It's all in it's all in the theme song. It's all in the theme
I
song.
I don't know if that would have worked for a series, because then you would have people comment, why doesn't he get his 360 fixed?
He's poor. He works at McDonald's.
Oh God.
See, I have an idea for everything.
It's like, oh, well, I have the backup plan in case people say this, I could say this.
Let's see here. Oh yes, then I finally started making reviews on fighting games. I did fighting games: King of Fighters '99, Capcom vs. SNK 2, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Very early videos, very rough, very raw, but still scripted well. If I went back to them and fixed the audio and re-edited them in ways, they could actually be very fun and smooth, fluid.
Yeah.
That's what the Dreamcast thing taught me. Like stuff has to be like snap, snap, and smooth and fluid. It has to flow well. It has to be, if it's mild in a way, that's good because you don't want to like be too rough. You don't want to be too rough around the edges, but you still have to be quick and hard hitting and not spend too much because people. YouTube has developed this crazy audience with short attention spans, which
Yeah.
is what you see in certain YouTubers capitalizing on. Like every 2 seconds something has to happen. Every 2 seconds something has to happen differently. It's very rare that you take time. You see somebody take time to talk for about a minute or two. But
Yeah,
of course they cut to other stuff to keep you interested.
Well, this is where I kind of have to bring up Let's Plays again. As much as, well, I'll bring it up. I was watching I'm gonna have to go back to Let's Plays, go back to Game Theory. They were talking. It was an episode on how PewDiePie conquered YouTube, pretty much. That's the name of the episode. And they're saying that for a video that's about 3 minutes, a comedy video that's 3 minutes, that's about, they keep it around that length because that's the attention span of people watching comedy videos. But for something that's like a Let's Play where it's about 20 minutes, there's always something happening, and someone like PewDiePie, who's always reacting to it, will, there's always something happening that'll keep them watching. And that's how he has his audience. That's how he's gotten, what is he at, like 20 plus million?
Yeah.
So that's why something like that will work. And that's why you need something needs to be happening.
Yeah, something you need to keep. Yeah, you have to keep snapping, snap, something. Exactly.
I mean, like, if this was like 2006, you could probably get away with longer reviews, like 15, 20-minute reviews.
Yeah. For me, I want something that lasts. I'm not the one to do is. I have a lot of attention. I have a lot of patience. And if something is good and I'm liking it, I want it to keep going. That's what I carry. I'm not going to conform to this style YouTube has bred about short videos, short attention spans. No. But
yeah, even stuff like mine probably wouldn't make it. With their attention spans, even though they're 5 to 8 minutes.
So they would just watch a minute or 3 hours and just leave. But but you cater to those guys an audience that would like to know about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and
you're not trying to appeal to anybody else, but you're just going for if anybody else is interested and want to see your videos and like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah, I've actually gotten comments where people are like, dude, keep it up with the reviews. I've actually
I learned something.
Well, not only that, but it's something that they would enjoy, that when they came home from school that they would enjoy. And I saw that. I had like the biggest grin on my face when I saw that.
Yeah. So that's how it is. That's how it is. It's kind of fun. My stuff is different. Mine is very different. I kind of have this comedy thing going, this comedy element, this very personal element, this character element. And then there's the actual video game reviewer happening.
Yeah.
It all works together in a way. I finally found a way to make that all work and go together. But still following track that I'm not making the video is as long as it's gonna be, but I always like to keep it short. If it's gonna be 20 minutes, it's gonna be 20 minutes. And my viewers will have to
we'll have to
put up with that. There's this one guy that just watched part 1 of my Sonic 3 video, and that is the pinnacle of Dark Morris drunk Dark Morris.
Yeah, it was the darkest you went, and then wanted part 2, and then it was like
part 2 just went like blip.
I don't know. What was the comment? It was like, he was asking if you were really good at continuity, or did you record that all in one day?
Yeah, continuity. He thought about that. He didn't know that the videos were done at the same day, or yeah. I reviewed. I took it off. I took part 1 away, and I brought it back like a couple weeks ago. And he thought I had the same moldy pizza and the same Thundercats sword of omens there, and wearing the same thing, same hair.
Should have just told him I was just sitting here for the past couple months,
waiting for the video to begin.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Sonic 3 video is like 20 minutes. The part 2 is 24 minutes, I think. So it's like you're gonna be getting an hour, almost an hour, of that guy just doing what he does, talking.
Mm-hmm.
But not talking for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going on random tangents like we kind of do here on the podcast. There's a point to what he's talking about. He gets to the point.
I know. There's always something I'm trying to push, and if you see it, it's something. My satirical videos, my satirical Dark Morris, I don't have that much praise. Don't go too far. They're awesome to me, and I make them because I like to see them. They're a lot of fun to make. That's the only way I'm satisfied, is I make stuff like that, or I do a video like Lunar Eternal Blue on the Sega CD, which is a very underrated game. So is SVC Chaos and then UGAS is not so much underrated. It just not people. It just falls into the fan base.
Yeah.
It falls into the fan base. And big one would be Golden Axe Warrior. Why haven't I heard anybody talk about that game? That's the Sega Master System Legend of Zelda.
It's funny. It's because reviews like that, and then people would really like reviews like that. It's a game that no one really talks about. I reviewed a handheld called Scanners like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And for a while, that was probably my most viewed video.
Still is.
Until recently, I think one of my glitch videos kind of did better than it.
Yeah.
Like Scanners videos, like almost at 5,000, and the other ones are almost close to 6,000. So.
Like I guess what the reason why they don't talk about Golden Axe Warrior because it's pretty expensive.
That could be a reason. I mean.
Yeah, it is a reason. I paid a lot for it.
I mean, unless you're using the evil E word.
Yeah, and that's something I'm against. Well, not so much against. It's just I would like not do that myself.
You would not condone it. Well, I've told you my reasons, but we'll move on.
You're still a terrible person.
I told you my reasons. I mean, it's not like I do this.
You are awful.
Whatever.
Isn't the reason? Isn't satirical supposed to be your? It's ironic, but it has a point. Isn't that the meaning behind that word?
I do not know.
We do not know. You should know.
I never looked it up.
You should know things. Here's the use of humor, irony, exaggeration, or ridicule to expose or criticize a person's stupidity or vices, particularly in the context of contemporary politics and other topical issues. Topical.
Irony or sarcasm?
It's irony.
Okay, just being sure.
I said irony. I didn't say sarcasm. But I'm not.
Well,
but
part of the definition sounded like it would be sarcasm.
I'm exposing Dirk Morris's flaws and being political here and getting down to the stuff that happens, like looking at the world. It would seem, looking at how people do it.
Okay.
Like a game like you don't like my top. You have a problem with top 10s, and I make a top 10 Sega Saturn games review. Like a video, not review. My most successful video, 20,000 views. Why did I make it? Because there is no other good top 10 Sega Saturn games video.
In other words, there were no other top 10 Sega Saturn games that had his top 10 in it.
What's that? No, they were all terrible, man. They were all awful. Just like kids like holding shit up to the screen, or just game footage probably taken from an emulator and just music behind it as it flips through all the games to number one.
So pretty much it was just them putting up gameplay. It's either they're talking about it with no gameplay in the background, or they're showing gameplay but no talking.
Yeah. I need something there for me. I know what I'm talking about. Stuff has to be said. You have to give opinions. Opinion on a video game. If I'm looking at a video game, and that's what I did. And I'm kind of I have to say I'm a little vain here because I want to be seen and heard. Seeing how funny I am and all that stuff. Shows through a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not satisfied. Well, I think I don't know if I said that a lot. Not satisfied with just crap, mediocrity. It has to have something that I look forward to. Like I said.
Yeah.
It has to be very obscure, not talked about, or very personal to me, or I do some satirical bit. You go some humor based, personal, all the fun stuff that's going to be happening in my Final Fantasy VII video, which is going to be the biggest one of all. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's episode 10 for Super Genesis 2 Turbo, the podcast. It's Behind the Turbo. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is the end. We don't
The end. Yeah, we're giving up right now. We're done after
we're
this.
Good, we're good. We're undefeated. Best podcast on the internet.
We're gonna go 20. We're gonna go 21, and then we're gonna accidentally skip a week. That'll be our 20.
We're gonna go 29 and just stop there.
We'll stop at some weird ass number.
Yes.
Nah.
But yeah, that's the end of episode 9. No, 10. 10-2.
10. 10-2. 10 and 10-2. Wow, we're dragging out this ending.
Make sure to catch episode 11 where GaminTank takes over hosting duties.
And I said it before, it's just beginning and ending the podcast.
All right. Yep. I'm Doug Morris.
And I'm GaminTank.
Goodbye.